It's very much bad. I'm suffering horrifically.
Have you tried the best tactic I've ever heard? Surrendering.
Uh, I can't surrender to like. Well, I guess I could, but the surrendering in this case would be surrendering to like bugs and stuff, things that I can't do diplomacy with.
What you do is you surrender Toady and then defeat them when they make an enemy.
Hmm. I see. I see.
It's called stabbing them in the back.
Am I able to join?
Yeah, she's going. Let's see, those applications being joined.
Okay. Yeah. How did you find the reports anyway?
Going through the videos.
Oh, surprised it's not just part of the report button.
How many people are dead?
Yeah, like you'd think it'd be under like I don't know, like under something you could read for that.
True, actually. At least like losses. Yeah, probably losses for this war because you can go. Oh, we now have peace. Like Hearts of Iron does it, which I don't know why I'm comparing this to Hearts of Iron as if there's that many similarities between the two. But you know what I mean? As in like
Yeah.
it keeps hold of that information somewhere. It should. This game could also do the same. It does so much other things in high depth of detail.
I know, right? Which is why I'm like, I'm surprised it doesn't just tell you. Yeah. God, field testing is 66% complete. Jesus.
Get the treasury pantry.
Aubergine, Cleft, and Darwin. We had to reincorporate. We recap.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, let's take a look at. Uh, yep. Forced sales income.
Because we're making too much food.
Which would explain why food prices don't really recover.
Yeah, they're producing that more as well. We've got to make massive amounts of oil for planes. Using coal.
I, yeah, I just have to wait for ammo and everything.
Let's get into this next turn and see
Yeah.
how the war goes, and also that rebellion on Sandmouth that they sort of just stuck with.
Yep.
Like you could probably send an independent infantry over there, but I don't know if that can be that much of an issue.
Yes, and
It's like the two tiles that Sandmouth needs are the two tiles it currently still has. So
I'll send some screenshots of. I'll attempt to find some screenshots of the thing, or even. Yeah.
He's got the biggest military. I went, yeah, but what about all reviews? Also, some of his military is basically funded by the time you're given. And that kid overheard and from the back just went, hey, yeah, you could do that. I could destroy any one of you. How many?
Any one?
And he went, there's 28. I went, okay, some of you will probably die, but he's definitely not.
Is that a sacrifice you're willing to make?
I just posted some images of some of the fights. I didn't get to watch the fights, unfortunately, so I just have these images to go off of. All the green ships are mine. I got my ass beat. I did actually do better than one of my neighbors, which is impressive.
That's the good side. You're doing better than someone else.
I'm doing better than someone else who's also getting their ass kicked. I'll post a little image of the of how bad it is, I guess. Since I'll just snip it. I used to have this Dorito Island before. I lost the Dorito Island and I lost Gooseport, which is my capital. But I got Onslaught. I gained one thing. I technically did. I took the least military losses, which is why it's a position that is tenable rather than untenable. I am. There's not even a technically good. I fucking died, but less than the other guy, and I was already expecting to fail completely. Instead of like Darth Vader, imagine it's like fuck, I forgot the name. Like Austin Powers, I suppose. Yeah, like just like Buckethead or like Austin Powers. Imagine that instead. I was expecting to be like Austin Powers basically, but instead I'm alive. I thought I was coming again for a moment. Yeah, there's a bunch of androids. Okay. What? Do we even have tariffs on them? Or do we just have like import tax? We have sales, we have import and export. We have export to this guy specifically. I mean, I guess we can. It's up to you, Supreme Leader.
I mean, we could scrap the tariffs if we want to desperately sell bullshit, which I kind of think we want. There's some things we still want to sell. We'll scrap tariffs then.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Who in Sandmouth.
How does Morbius currently feel about us?
Like 57? Like 57 or something?
We might have to send the troops in though. Because I don't. We can ignore food theft, honestly. Not in Soundmouth, actually. we can't ignore food theft over there. People will starve.
We can ignore some food theft as well.
I guess we've got to send in the troops.
Copy that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did we research anything recently, or is it literally just we're researching tactical notes? I think I think it's just getting guys into heavy battle dress, which hold on, let's take a look at the difference in health. 628 into 1,569 and more soft attack.
Just to go all the way out doing a tank in this power so
They're outdoing a light tank in both regards. What do they take to build though? Is it high tech or is it? I would. I'll be able to tell when I make the new MG actually. Two machines. Wow, and 6 metal, which is the most important part. But
aye, aye, sir.
yeah. Yeah. Do you guys have supply? Kind of. I think you own it. No. Just let these guys supply. We are actually getting stuff. Okay. I'll let you.
How about now? I probably can be heard now. Dave, can I be heard? Yes, okay. Then we'll continue. Also, hi Dave. We're doing good! Air quotes. Or is you done, Blake?
Oh, sorry, no, I was just waiting for you.
Yeah. We okay, we've lost a couple squares, but we pushed them back. We've got a good army. Hundreds of thousands of people are dead. But
Normal.
yeah. We're solving the supply issue. And we got some Zeuses.
Put these guys there. There's just so much bullshit. And I'm not sure I'll be able to do anything. Like Galactic Republic grade machine guns.
They're probably worse than what we produce.
The only thing that's interesting about them is the Plasma Blaster. It's the only thing they have over us. And yeah, I'm done.
Okay, I need to therefore sell some stuff to get us up. Can probably just sell tons of that. Some radioactives. I'll say 2 high tech. Leave it at that, 'cause I don't need tons of money, just as long as we're over 30. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Give you your 3 colonists you want. 'Cause I'm gonna assume you're also an issue. Yeah. You can have the others. The heartland of our country's production. Okay, so we've almost got the upgrade there. That's almost upgraded. People are starting to feel a lot better about the amount of casualties that are happening. Actually, in the city, are we done with building stuff? Nah, we're still building some stuff. Over here, I'd be very intrigued to know if it's finished building. No. Okay, I've quite a few turns left. Over here. Yay, we've got a small little farm. They're gonna have food.
Rock bottom.
You know what? Let's give them some radio.
Copy that.
I know they're technically a front line of a civil war, but I don't think these guys can take the city. If they even come close to, the planes can probably do something. They've already got some level of fuel in them. Might not be able to do the full, like, 33 hexes, but it's probably enough to kill a couple guys, like, 10 hexes away. Are we gonna end up with anybody left? There'll be plenty of people. Look, we've got 200,000 workers, it's fine. People will be alive. I am done with my section. I assume, Blake, you said you were done with yours?
Yep.
On to the next turn and watching if more people die. It's all quiet on the northern front. For a month.
5 tanks pushing.
Yeah. Why does it do that? Yeah, we have a lot of troops on the border. And so do they. Theirs are more thinly spread out, I think. I'm saying that, and they're also concentrated in one bit as well. I guess they're trying to break down this section. Like that inside bit here. Yeah. This war is definitely a expensive war.
I'll be back in a little bit.
It's not gonna be a... Okay, now they've got their attacks. I don't think we lost anyone in the defense, so... That's positive. We might be getting to a sort of stalemate, which isn't good, because we need to push and take back the land that we've lost. I think they're going to struggle breaking through this free tile thick. Who the hell is that? Are they having a river? Oh no, that's Franken Sten Sylvia. Oh, other people are attacking them from other angles. So we've got more people going to have to kick off this island once we win this war. If the Supreme Commander wishes for us to hold the island under solely our control.
We've been through all of this to fucking hold the island.
Yeah.
We've gone through all of this for one fucking reason.
We wish for the island. This is the home island. It shall be ours. I do realize we actually are quite luxurious in the amount of troops we can leave guarding the rest of our island. I mean, it's huge, and probably any nation that is this big is doing the same. But we've probably got maybe a quarter of all of our soldiers are left doing basically police work. Ooh, we killed some planes. Damn. Okay, less metal. Cloning! We got cloning! Supreme Commander, do you want to do the budgets? Well, I'm gonna party in the corner about cloning.
I don't think there's any change to the budget needed.
Okay, no change needed.
Affirmative.
I think we've discovered all the models.
Yeah, I think until we research something
I'm
more.
I mean, I can check, but I don't think there's anything.
Go check for us.
Need the shield generator, need robotic infantry, need the shield generator, need the missiles.
Okay,
Nothing.
then leave it as this. No changes.
Aye, aye, sir.
Needed machine gun.
Oh, also, like we got cloning. Never heard someone so happy about cloning. I want to move the mic slightly away from your face. Okay.
Yeah, we got clothing?
Yeah, we got cloning.
Sweet lord.
Worker strikes. Oh, they just want.
Just give them money.
Yeah, as I say, it's very cheap to bribe them for democracy. As a democracy, we wholly believe
Money.
in
Bribing
bribery.
Oh, man.
This is the craziest. Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Oh no, both of these we don't like, do we?
I think enforcement's slightly better if you look at the chart. Yeah, enforcement's slightly better for us.
Yeah.
Turned the best prospect into a veteran sergeant.
Copy that.
And we'll go to our stratagems and just get that cloning probably in the
Cloning?
capital.
Yep.
It's a zone. Be on the zones. And there is a cloning facility. Yep, in our capital.
Yes, sir.
Boom, now we have clones. We'll have a clone population.
It won't show its results this turn, but it chooses just a thousand per turn.
Yeah, 1,000 people a turn. Out of nothing. That's thin air.
Neat.
Hopefully we can find a second one, but you know, it helps with our semi-population issue that we're running into. Of everyone constantly dying.
Truck Station 6 is finished.
Truck Station 6? Oh yeah. Can we keep going more trucking? Yes, we can.
I believe that's the last one.
Yes, there it is. That'll be the full upgrade on that stack for trucks.
sir.
And then our logistics points will be a fraction near to where they need to be. The trucks are also done here as well.
Yes, sir.
We will keep trucking. Remember, never stop trucking. Oh yeah, I need to again. Just need like a couple.
Copy that.
Not even a couple thousand, just 1,000 will do. We've got a load of machine parts.
Copy that.
Get rid of them. I feel a lot better. We now have that. We have clones. It's legitimately gonna help us.
Sweet, we almost have demilitarization free as well on another place.
Yeah. So then after that, I'll start making it find something to produce actual fuel here, since this is the place that needs the most fuel because of the planes. Instead of having it sent from other places. So everywhere else now can produce fuel, except the place that uses the most fuel.
We should upgrade those rails eventually.
Yeah, well, I want to change them to the fast ones.
Yeah, first we'll just get through, the entire war first.
Yeah, that's the problem, is how expensive it's going to be cut off logistics temporarily. I'm suddenly waiting for peace for that period of basic changeover. Yeah, probably just leave it at that. Over to you to do whatever you can with whatever I've given you.
Copy that.
I got a kill. Death of Kirk long term in round 1.
Run! Run!
That really mocked that up, I think, probably. Also, for people watching who don't know, not blaming Blake for that, I'm just saying that probably destroyed the attack's advantage. Just because you have no control who lives and dies in war, we just send them in. Ooh, there's some people have artillery in their things.
We had some, not a
Oh,
lot.
siege infantry. Okay.
Yeah.
Objective lost.
I believe that's just because they're all really green, though.
Yeah. You've got basically a completely new army.
Yep.
So it's Kitchener's army sort of situation.
Move out. Mission accomplished.
Yay! Took a space. The Jupiter. Yeah, other people are taking advantage of the fallen right of landed invasion crews. The Supreme Commander has already stated our task, or your task, is to secure the island.
Do what you can. We'll go to war later if we need to go to war with them if they aren't an ally.
Yeah.
Birds are in the
As
sky. Returning to base, sir.
sorry, moral support has arrived in the form of food.
Birds are in the sky.
There was another army, yeah, they just disappeared.
Well, they're both stuck on top of each other.
Yeah. Oh, they're in the open. They're in the open. I must bomb them. Everyone, go! Kill them!
On the way.
Yeah.
Send the Jupiters in.
Yeah. Jupiters each strapped with 20 grand slams on on the.
Yeah.
And then go
No.
again.
So,
Returning to base.
bombing more of them, not another one. Sorry.
What was you said?
He just went through over what 100,000 rounds worth of ammo.
Look,
I'll be back.
he killed
I
the
need
fuck
to-
ton of them.
Oh yeah, no. It's just I'm just
I'll be
going.
back. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm just sort of going. I'm trying to figure out the amount we produce. So look, we don't even have that much in the bank. I mean, we produce a lot a turn. It's just one of those. We need to be producing a lot more a turn, I guess. Which for that, yeah, I just need the metal production to be more online. And it's just waiting. It's just a waiting game. I just love it. We're gonna put down a civil war, not with infantry on the ground. We're just bombing the island again. We're reminding them, look, we conquered this island via bombing it to the ground. We will keep this island by bombing it to the ground. And this time we're not even bombing the city, so you know. Positives. I think the enemy morale is probably wavering. Just 'cause how effective that Zeus strike was. And it caused a lot of them to retreat. Just on the first volley. I'll admit, if I was getting targeted with rockets, I'd probably also run, but... They're in entrenched positions. They should hopefully be comfortable in their own defences.
No, I'm pretty sure the fucking the Jupiters we dropped on them.
Oh, I'm talking about the Zeus strikes down here.
I see.
Yeah, Jupiters, I'd expect that just because of literally the sheer weight of just ordnance that we're dropping from that. I think that would cause earthquakes. It would just be natural disaster simulator.
Okay, I'm gonna be eating food since it just finally arrived.
That's okay. Yeah, I don't know if you felt the same as well, Blake, with your last attacks. It does seem like the Reich's morale is probably dipping with the amount of times they got random troops starting to just retreat on the first round of combat. It's not many, but it's a good sign. So we'd be able to hopefully keep our morale high. Okay, sea monsters, if you dare try and come onto land, we will have to send the militia to fight you. Corruption. More cloning! Yes! Woohoo! Cloning! Democratic activists. No. I think I'll let the Supreme Commander to fully
We're
deal
for
with that.
democracy and also not to piss off Mobius.
We're just going with the whole, you know, this is totally our values, right? Get rid of people who are pro-democracy.
We switched to a democracy from Mobius, god fucking damn it.
Yeah, I think we're just still fine with research on.
Yeah, I think the budget's all good.
Actually, where is it? There's nothing it can actually do for research. It probably is researching something, I assume, as we speak. But it's probably the last thing, because they need things to be unlocked, which we haven't got. So yeah, I guess just leave it how it is. It might become useless in a bit. Yay, democracy, where everyone can have a chance. But unfortunately also everyone can have a chance. Yeah, we're only doing major diplomacy I think at the moment anyway.
I don't know if there's any miners left.
There's those little guys on the island, so if you want you could bring it up to 5% for the miners.
Sure, we can try and get the island. You know, the island with the cave.
Oh yeah, true. We know those people. We can try and get them diplomatically.
Because we aren't getting them via war. They're too far away.
Yeah. I refuse to...
I refuse to with the fucking boat people.
Yeah. I think all of it's been discovered, so we might be able to go off of discovery completely. Fuel mix. Since the planes use so much fucking fuel. I say that I'm semi-fine with it. It's just the fact that I just can't produce enough. The buses.
I don't actually know what to do here. Yeah, I've got no idea. Maybe like. I guess this.
Yeah, well, that's...
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think we
we'll-
need the discovery anymore, do we, on this?
Aye, aye, sir.
No. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to eat now.
Oh, plundering. Plundering Geotop.
Can we ignore this?
Well, two
Just because
options
Morbius
are
is
in,
fairly angry at us.
in terror. guess we can interrogate.
Oh no, we can't ignore this.
Yeah, this is the thing.
I guess we're sending the troops in.
Yeah, I'm like, they're trying to undermine everything. We succeeded.
Morbius is angry at me.
That's actually increased. He was at 57 last turn, so...
Because of his happy family.
Yeah. Oh, we need to go hire new people. To stratagems. To the nation. And then just start, I guess, military recruit.
Military recruit?
Get like a couple
Copy that.
and we can pick who's the best. Because our previous person died. She'll lead from the front, and where she'll be is in the front lines, it seems. There you go. Who knew we'd go through so many commanders as well? Oh, this is Oh wait, if I have permission, can we do more cloning? If that's okay.
Yes, yes, clone.
Boom, the two major places that run basically the entire empire now have cloning. Yes. And because of all the bonuses we have, should only do 1,000. 2,100 extra clones. We're gonna have people. Look, people are increasing here. Yay! There are people.
Despite the war.
Yeah. Population's no longer going downwards. It's going up. And I probably don't have to spend all my colonists on them. I can figure out other places that might need colonists. Like over here, desperately. Oh. What's... No logistics. Oh. There's a train line. Oh, there's a problem going on. Oh. Figure it out later. Darwin's fine. Actually, you're fine. What? When did everyone suddenly become fine? Okay, here isn't fine. You have the logistics though. Well, keep them in the bank, I guess. Actually, no, here. No, there's an issue that's gone on. Why can we get to nowhere? Actually, no, don't do that. Actually, no, you definitely don't have enough. Do that. Here.
Yes, sir.
Need to work these logistics and get them going. That's the point of going. If we're not getting enough logistics to the other cities, that's gonna be a...
Yes, sir.
We just have to. We just have to do it. High speed rail. Just have to bite the bullet. I was just selling off, so we're back over the amount we need in money. So let's just like sell a
Copy
bunch
that.
of rare metals. That's almost done. That's also almost done. So okay, no, when this stuff is actually done places, I'll probably also be done myself. I am very happy about the cloning situation. If you can't tell. I am done with my orders. The civil sector is happy.
Okay.
We have clothes.
Yeah. You'll no longer have a depopulation issue. We'll solve it with cloning.
Funny. Ooh, right. Soldier freeze. 72%. Nice.
Still some regular soldiers in there.
Yes. Just some normals.
The soldier 2s I'd be very shocked at. So the guys with no armor.
Soldier 4. Thank you. Ooh. Rebel problem. Not a rebel problem.
Returning. Engaging enemy. Mission successful. Engaging enemy. Mission successful.
Not a rebel problem.
Yeah, the civil war we're having is getting put down very quickly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just used them in the
Yep.
in the attack. Well, the Jupiters are free.
The Jupiters are ridiculous, but I love them.
You can wait, Jupiters.
I committed war crimes when I made the Jupiters, but you know what?
Worth it.
Who's gonna hold me accountable?
Opening fire.
I believe in our current governmental system, technically you're the one who has to hold you accountable, so...
Order received.
You could have made the joke and said Morbius.
Yeah.
Morbius will hold you accountable.
Hmm.
Opening fire. Order received.
Move out.
Oh, there's surrenders as well.
Requesting assistance.
Yeah, some panic.
Panic, treated, see, 7th Frontier, 1st Heaven. Yeah, okay.
Some of them actually surrendered of the enemies.
Move out. Mission accomplished.
Another tile gained. Getting back the land we started with. That was against, I think, the most fortified position, so...
All these bunkers were our positions, which is why it's so hard to go through.
Yeah, but I mean, they also filled those two spots with like tons of infantry afterwards. The fact you just were able to push through is, I think maybe the war is swinging back into our favour.
Maybe.
Yeah, the reinforcements at the side that is. Not saying it's not been costly. Just it looks like we're currently winning.
That's as much as I can do.
Well, let's see what we do next turn. I do think in Rose Hotel, once the construction there's done, it's just going to be build fuel and ammo. Just because it is just wherever our planes are based, it's basically there. Just so it on its own can just fuel a plane. Well, now let's see what the Reich can do. Pulling troops off the front line? Yes,
Deal with all the other wars that they've gotten into.
yeah. They seem to be cycling in fresh troops as well. A bit of a rotation. Just saying, I mean, we have battered them quite a lot.
$330 in a single landing, bruh.
I think they're all gonna die from logistical nightmare. It's like an absolute crazy amount to try. Basically, only just a little bit less than our entire army in the north is just in that one square. Well, like,
They're
go
probably not.
fight in the south.
What's in the south?
Sea creatures.
Fuck's sake. I was hoping they were the fully aquatic type.
Micronuke RPG?
Yes, the idea is so the chemical, basically, instead of using a standard explosive device to propel the heat jet 4 to penetrate the enemy armor, you replace the standard explosive with instead a nuclear bomb. So that way you get a nuclear heat jet that's pinpointed directly to murder you.
Yeah, no, in my mind, I'm just imagining those little, what is it, Fat Man launchers from Fallout.
Imagine that, but actually, like,
Militarily
usable.
tactical?
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
issue with that is you're just releasing a nuke, like, energy and radiation at the person firing the weapon.
I could hire people easily.
Okay, you say that, but I want you to realize that the people that are firing these are going to be in suits of armor that are tougher than tanks.
Or potentially wearing nothing but just your clothing, depending what generation of trooper you are.
No, those guys actually have filters and thermal suits at the very least.
Oh, okay.
So they won't feel the heat or the radiation. They'll just die from a resulting explosion.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, the top one is the easiest. We'd literally just be able to go and click hire a bunch of leaders.
Let's go hire some people.
Do you want to do it now or go through this and then hire them?
We'll go through this first. That all looks good to me.
Yeah, that should be
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Atomic bomb, shield generator, beam guns. You know what? Let's just go beam guns. No, let's get mines,
Understood.
finally.
Yeah.
We just researched nuclear bombs, by the way.
Yeah, we've
Now-
just been going through trench warfare and, yeah, no, I haven't had mines.
I wonder, can we make... No, okay. I was wondering if we could make, like, nuke launching howitzers.
Nuke mines. We've worked out how to put nukes behind underneath people's feet, but any other type of explosive haven't worked that bit out.
Yeah,
No, just nuclear mines. You know, I think it's its own new model, I think it is, the
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it.
nuclear
What,
one.
nuke.
Yeah, atomic launcher and ICBM launcher.
These are specifically the missile versions, though.
Well,
maybe it is literally just we're actually firing nukes now for some reason. Who knows?
Wasn't it for RPG?
No, this was just tactical nuke,
Okay.
just micro nukes.
Well, I guess tactical, that'd be from a plane, wouldn't it? That'd be like a tac bomber.
Maybe, who knows?
Well, we can always figure out. Down to the super plasma engines.
Yeah,
No.
that's that.
Oh, it's just a stat bonus then.
Oh, sugar, right. I should see what the Air Force have been doing.
Standing by. Order acknowledged.
This all sucks.
Tell them they suck. They're good.
It all sucks because at this point, what do I do? Get lightweight alloys or
Just up something to 100%, I guess.
get aircraft ruggedness so that way they don't like explode midair or
Order
something like that.
acknowledged.
I don't really need anything new from here, so
No new orders. Oh, Union guys. You know what we do to Union guys.
It's accept the demands.
Yeah!
It's accept the demands of the union.
Yeah! It's like, hi, Union guys!
Affirmative.
You want a small pay rise to keep in line with how everyone else is being paid? Yeah, sure. This is literally what we're about. It's great that you come to us and tell us. When
Because like we
wages
can't
haven't
keep track
matched-
of all this
Yeah.
all the time.
It's great. He says that sometimes wages aren't matching inflation, the rates of goods and stuff. It's great that you come and tell us. It's fine. We'd have to hire
appreciate it.
someone to do that otherwise. You're doing it for free.
long will. Okay. Oh no, we ran over them
Mission successful.
and they left. Okay, you'll need to wait. They're all red. Over to you.
Okay. Time to sell. We've got 1,000 on, so I'll actually sell metal for once.
Copy that.
So that just solves all of our selling issues. I'm querying though why we have so much metal. thing's just finished building, I assume. Also, just while it's still... Well, hopefully it's gonna last forever, but... clones. You're almost done? Yeah, you got a bit to go, but... I have stupid amount of rails. Actually, I think I know why. It's because we've used up all the logistics resupplying troops like the term before or something. Not doing it here, just in case they walk into Sandmouth. Biofuel, you have been Biofuel 3.
Order received.
Start pumping out more metal. Biofuel 3.
Yes, sir.
Huge amounts of fuel. Apartments and biofuel done.
Yeah.
We just keep. We do need a lot more fuel, probably a turn. Mainly for planes, but I think everything's starting to run on something. Make another ammo factory. I
Copy
think we'll get that afterwards. We'll do it with one problem at a time. Almost at the cap for energy. Which means we need a
Yes, sir.
bigger power bank. And then I'll just go, Blake, have your fun.
Wahoo! I don't think they got. No, I don't really have the capabilities of fighting.
No. But hopefully you do in the south.
In the south, I at least have guy with gun.
I think Guy with Gun can take on Sea Turtle. I fucking
hope
hope
so,
Guy
too.
with Gun can take on Sea Turtle, actually.
Yeah, I hope guy with gun can take on Sea Turtle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's some of the things that come out of the water in this game. No. Guy with Gun is majorly sometimes outdone by whatever comes out of the sea.
Especially one of these guys with guns, which are barely guns and barely guys.
They're guns, they're just more like bolt action rifles. It's I brought my replica World War I rifle to a laser gun shootout. Got it, yeah.
Yep. Okay. That's gonna be me.
And I think Terry wanted to hire a bunch of people to do the.
Yeah. To make people happy.
So just have fun hiring random people.
Um. I guess we can recruit a senior.
Copy that.
I don't know how many people we need to recruit.
There's like 4.
We can have a loyal trader, I get. Well, we can try a loyal trader. We can have. Ooh, let's get a special ops guy, because why not?
Copy that.
We will recruit that, and I think that's 4.
Yeah. It's very much just a, ooh, what have we got? What have we got in store? Looks like you're
Right.
gonna go recruit a mercenary as well then.
Oh, I was just looking at what else we can recruit. Just for
We can
future.
recruit a disease.
Yeah, we just got
we
cloning
need
in
to
place.
recruit a disease?
Let's not get diseases.
Like, we're not spending our fate points on anything currently. We don't need diseases. We've got enough fate.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if we're all done, we can go next turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Fine, yeah, let's release the disease. Why? We recruited a bunch of new people. Okay, I don't know how they're linked. I just felt like it. We just came up in the HR recruiting system.
It said recruit disease, and I was like, I wonder who disease is.
Yeah.
You can recruit a disease, yeah. Let's recruit biological warfare.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be like a D's nuts joke. No, it turns out I was recruiting COVID-19.
Oh god, yeah, the Tohor's commune have already claimed fucking chunk.
Yeah, we have to go back to war with them.
Which also means that down here is not going to start looking too good for them either. Yeah. Yeah, the beans around it. Race to the capital.
Ah, the race to Berlin already.
Yeah, except it's actually Hitler's bunker. And it is just a race to Berlin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Hitler's bunker was also Berlin.
Yeah. The joke is that goes, these were the Nazis.
Yeah, these originally were the Nazis. Now,
And we're the good guys, we're the communists of this.
yeah, we buddied up with them to fight spiders and capitalism.
Yeah, we
They
did a
gave up
Molotov
some of their
Molotov,
Nazi ways.
Yeah.
And then they revealed they were spiders. All along.
I don't know. It's not just our people said let's go to war with them. I don't know if we've actually ever called
Our
them
people were
spiders.
convinced they were spiders.
Our people
Our
have been
people
calling them
were-
spiders,
Ah,
and we have
okay.
got to believe people.
Yeah.
And you know, we trusted them, and then they were very angry at us for trusting them.
Yeah, it turns out that anger was mainly at the amount of people dying, and they were like, "What do you mean war means people dying?" And I'm like, "Yes. How did you just not figure this out? Well, the other wars barely any of our people died. We assumed that was just natural disasters or accidents."
I don't think the spiders were natural disasters or accidents.
Some of their Nazi ways. Just some, yeah.
You know, just the important ones like the working class and such.
Yeah, like, they still had that whole genocide thing going on. The main thing is it aligned with ours being anti-spiders, they were also anti-spiders. They seemingly also anti a lot of other people, but you know.
Spiders may be a code word.
At the time, spiders were our biggest enemy.
At the time, spiders were the biggest threat.
And they sort of still are our biggest enemy propaganda-wise. In actuality, I think the Spider Menace is long gone.
Oh, gone.
We just removed it from our continent. The Spider Menace is still out there, just we did our best to
No,
make sure
it
it wasn't a
isn't
direct
anymore.
threat.
Yeah, I
It's
think it's
gone.
literally gone.
Oh, is
This
it gone?
It might be
Yeah.
that group there, but that's
It's
it.
this pocket. It's this pocket, but I don't have a queen.
Yeah, so it's
That's
just
good.
dying out.
Glad the Spider Menace is nearly gone.
Yeah. And there was a situation where the world could have been dominated by self-replicating spiders that fed off of people's
That-
biomass. So,
Yep.
There was a reason for us to ally up, and it was also mainly that they were going to pay us to do it. So, they basically funded our economy to kill spiders. We were already at war with the spiders, so...
Which mine's. Oh dear.
really don't like
Ev-
democracy, some of these
Fucking,
people.
we're a fucking democracy. God fucking damn it!
I love this!
Copy that.
Like, oh, I beat these people over a stick because they were saying things about you and how we're a democracy. I'm like, yes, we became a democracy 50 years ago. God damn it! I know when you first joined the cabinet, we were not a democracy, but we have been a democracy for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, we were full-blown authoritarian communists. Now we're a democrat, like a proper true democracy, where everybody votes, everything like that. It's like,
Capitalism isn't fucking ruined
Bloody
democracy.
Feed money to the sandmouse.
Give them money. I don't want to piss
Copy that.
Morbius off. You know, the reason we became a democracy!
a democracy and our religion as well. We also became religious. Went from a secular
Oh yeah, our
state to
religion
we're now
also wants
religious.
democracy.
Yeah, we're now religious people.
Let's have an embassy, I guess.
Yeah, we've changed a lot over this course of this thing. Mainly that the Supreme Commander basically started going out with Morbius. I'm pretty sure. That's basically what happened.
You have no proof
Carry
that, like, you have no proof about that.
They just mysteriously
proof.
started having a happy family.
Yeah, we became a
Yes.
happy family, and then we all decided to become a democracy.
Copy that.
I should sell the whole lot. It's
Copy that.
available is less than the food we have. So I guess it just goes over. Okay. Sell 5
Copy
of
that.
them. 175
Copy
of
that.
7
Copy that.
radioactives. Yeah. I just like keeping a good amount for when things go bad. This is still a ludicrous amount of money to have in this game. Yay, the Demoralizer 3 is done. Guys, you need to build fuel. You need to be able to build fuel, because these planes, I've learned, guys, guess what? They run off of fuel. A little bit of oversight from me, I'll admit, making you a massive airbase and having to import all the fuel in the world. But yeah, you need this thing called fuel.
received.
Yay, more biofuels. Probably actually want more. Go with metals or just keep getting more fuel. Oh yeah, you can't go any higher on fuel. Well, metals it is.
Yes.
The two big things we do here is find metal or find fuel. Do I check here? Oh yeah, you're potentially about to be invaded. That's not doing that. That's a cap. Sure, I think I'm done over to Blake to kill some things. Oh yeah, Dave, if you're still here, these are our sound-breaking biplanes
Returning to base, sir.
that have Gauss guns on them and, you know,
Flight speed to break the sound barrier.
yeah. 'Cause
You know, casually.
that's what you do for biplanes. We call them the little birds, as they are scouts. They are recon planes. Where I love the idea that the recon is still a guy on the radio shouting into the radio going, I can see some stuff! There was a green blur! No, not like the grass. There was a different shade of green. I think I found enemy.
Copy that.
He also killed the medical team.
Move out. Mission accomplished.
Some surrenders.
Call in the tanks.
Oh, even tanks surrendering.
Mission accomplished.
That's enemy territory taken now. We're up territory.
Call in the tanks. Negative to breach.
A lot of bikers.
received.
Registering a couple hits.
Attack formation.
Who died?
Operation successful.
Some commander, I guess, died. Oh, another state funeral for someone.
All clear, sir.
It's a huge surrendering. They got some twos. They got 22s. Oh, for some reason, streamer mode isn't on for Discord. Which I don't know why. Normally good at. I don't have to manually turn it on. Normally it just does it.
Going in. Mission successful.
Let's mute a conversation for a little bit.
Sometimes Discord will be weird.
Yeah. So I normally hit enter streamer mode even when I'm not streaming. So the fact it's like I am streaming, it's gone, nah.
Right, let's fix that.
Copy that. Copy that. Copy that.
Sending in the spies. Is that it? Blake, do you have your mic off? Just sort of wonder if you are talking yet not talking.
Oh, I muted myself somehow.
Ah,
I was done. I said I was done, but I must have muted myself somehow.
yeah, no, it's just because okay, I still the mouse. The mouse is moving. Like the talking. Just spat us around the world.
Don't-
When
I don't even know how I did that.
That's fine. We do it. Everyone does it at least once.
Yeah. Like 50% of my D&D game, whenever I have it, is the DM muting himself and then remembering as he's trying to talk to us.
Yes. God. I almost killed my players with a dragon. That was fun.
That was a dangerous mute. Got to unmute. Almost killed my players with a dragon by doing that.
No, I was completely not mute. I was just reminiscing on the fact that I almost killed my players with a dragon very recently.
The
It was
fuck is happening
It's
to
like
the top of my
dungeons in
continent?
my dragons. Oh my god.
Full out
Dragons?
war. The entire world has gone. This is the new battleground and war zone.
Yes, as they see human mechs, humans in the heaviest armor known to man, finally mobilize. Oh, hi, kitty.
Yeah, they have decided that, like most of the wars, it seems at the moment, our island is going to be the forefront of where it takes place. Which is the main reason we're trying to kick everybody off this island, so the wars can happen on other people's islands. We're just building automated turret systems on every single sea.
Every hex.
Yeah, every single
Every
head.
sea hex.
Yeah. And then they need actually large invasions to get through. Yeah, I think the Reich is collapsing.
They seem to be turtling it.
Yeah, they're practically losing everything. They are just, I think, try to defend as much as they can without, I guess, losing everything? I don't know. They're plugging holes where there's holes, or attempting to. I don't think they've got the men anymore to fight this sort of war. We have won the war of attrition. At what cost, you may ask? A lot, but we
300 tanks.
a lot, but we're willing to pay it. We'll pay any cost.
Unless it's metal related, like our tanks.
Oh, we've probably paid a lot in metal to build a lot of things that have been lost, but it's fine. We're willing to pay the cost.
At least the tanks I'll upgrade to like mediums next time, probably. Or they'll have at least blast guns. Plasma guns, even.
I can't wait for our sea defense.
Yeah. Have we got cloning anyway? We have cloning. I'm happy. This war has allowed us to get cloning.
My god, I just committed a crime.
I mean... Wait, he wants to execute a relative...
Yeah. And according to this, the kind thing to do is to execute that relative.
Which is
Is to
apparently
let
true
him
for
execute
Hart.
him.
Yes, this is the most democratic Hart way possible. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you doing the execution is the best thing we can offer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Ooh, that's a fucking sentence.
Yeah.
Execute your godchild.
This game does
Yeah,
make me
you're-
question the French at times.
This is just what actually happens in France.
Yeah. I just go, France, what's your skew on politics? How do you view it? It's the kind thing to execute your own relatives for making a muck up.
Well, like, we can't stop them from dying, therefore, the kind thing is for you to kill them yourself.
Yes.
Silly. Fine.
Like, we're a massively caring nation. You can see
I
that with that
can't
90.
drop foreign affairs.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to drop foreign affairs, because who deals with foreign affairs?
I think that's it, really.
If anything, not shocked foreign affairs just randomly gets a boost of like 100% funding. Oh,
That's
40 to
about-
80% of people, I'm like, just 300 credits?
Give them their money.
Copy that.
Just gotta chase the
slavers.
slavers.
Roger that.
I mean, that's the big thing. We are anti-slavery. We always have that moral high ground.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Make him a warrior knight. Make him a commander.
We could do either, really. And the enforcement is getting a little high.
Maybe we do warrior knight then.
Copy that.
Another frontline commander who's going to replace someone else who just died.
Have we not hired anyone that's fit for the job?
They're over here, but everyone else political is putting them up there, and I don't want to piss people off. So this is the best guy for the job that isn't terrible, and also isn't good.
That's fine. Well, people keep dying on the front lines anyway, so not sure why anyone would want to do it.
So real for that. Feel that right? 4,800 and 500 guys I have in the back pocket. More. More. Yeah, that'll help with the armor situation. You guys could do with, well, some of you are fresh.
their command centers are now in striking distance.
Oh yeah, I haven't even viewed that. That's funny.
Copy that.
That killed two things, a biker and a biker.
Yeah, it was just 200 guys.
Yes. Surprisingly, the tanks are still ready to fight. Go, my armored core.
Move out. Mission successful.
This is. This is just devastating for them.
Just have to send in everyone because the tanks will retreat very quickly.
We're actually taking land.
No, nothing ever happens.
These 9 guys, or 900 guys, are very headstrong.
Yeah. I think it's just because I have an RPG. No, they're just there.
Engaging enemy. Mission accomplished.
Okay, so the 7th are taking a beating.
Okay. That's pretty interesting.
What?
They're just depleted into smaller units than I expected. That's normal though. Funny long tanks. Yeah, okay, it's me done.
Copy that. Copy that.
Just sell a little bit of stuff. Start down south. Still building. Still building there. So the two cloning places will eventually get internal immigration. They've solved all of our issues.
Goober Port.
Copy that.
Let's try and get as much logistics into there as it slowly builds up. Yeah, I think that's me also done.
Okay, then we can go to next turn.
We made 10.3k in fuel.
Yes. I can probably switch this over now to just energy guns.
I think I still need to add the power banks and everything. So we're operating at max. But I think
Yeah.
last time you did it, it like cost 50,000 energy,
Yep.
which is more than our entire capacity.
The only way I'm getting around it really is because I've been reinforcing existing battalions with just more guys.
Yeah. I guess you can have. I think it just needs a mix potential. You can definitely add energy weapons in there.
I mean, currently we're doing a mix of ammo and actual laser weaponry.
Yeah, yeah. I think you can make the ratio more into lasers now. You definitely still need a lot of ammo, guys, because I just don't have the ability to store all the power. We can definitely produce it. I think it's just storage. It's like the only reason we can't make like an entire core is because we just don't have the food to hold, or the food storage.
Yep.
Yeah, they're getting into last stand territories and tactics. Make someone fight for every inch.
Turns are getting shorter, thank God.
Yeah. Well, the enemy's not attacking us anymore. They're just digging in.
They're just dying.
I can start missiling the capital. Yippee!
Yeah.
I probably won't do it too much. I might send a couple Jupiters.
Couple Jupiters.
Yes, you know, like 10 of them, which is the max amount. That is just all the Jupiters, by the way.
Yeah,
Um,
but because I went missile, I thought you meant the Zeus's. Jupitering it.
Yeah, we'll Zeus it, we'll Jupiter it, we'll load it to it.
We'll send every single god into this thing.
We start naming the robots after gods.
Better not think about landing on dry land, you sea creature.
Hyper explosive ammo. Automated facility.
Make it fancy, right?
Make it extra fancy.
Oh, Morbius
For
even likes
Morbius.
it, yeah. It's like, that'll add morale.
Sure. If it happen, if the war ends, it will happen. If not, oh well.
Oh, we'll start getting fusion engines, which will actually be. Ooh, fusion engines, yes.
Understood.
Do you need shield generators?
Not yet. I might be funny for the future, but I think probably.
Beam guns. I briefly
Understood.
read that as beam guns and was very confused.
Bean guns. It's like a smaller version of potato gun.
I was just imagining the
Except
police
the religious
beanbag
blessing.
guns. It's not. Yeah.
Accept the blessing of our one true faith. You know, the heartfelt
everyone has-
democracy.
Yeah, we'll go help them.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
I'm still just imagining those police beanbag guns. Should be like a really high up tech. Yeah, we got laser rifles, gals. I don't know, what's better than that? Beanbag guns. It's the upgrade. Yeah, we got people. Look, we're bringing in people. It's sort of going up, sort of going down. Yeah, have more people
Yes,
in
sir.
there. Uh. Do you know what? Let's do a thing to make people happier here. I guess that will probably also help.
Yes, sir.
Finally getting them to hospitals.
Yeah, we're increasing the hospitals.
They just don't have the people, period.
Oh yeah, there's tons of people. Just all keep dying and rebelling. Which means they have to keep starting again. Like, they breed like rabbits over in Sandmouth.
They breed like rabbits, but Soundmouth is reading a lot like Watership Down.
Yeah. Yeah. Just exactly that, realistically, yeah. It's just...
I like how Terry was just very amused by it.
dying in rebellion. There's a pattern here. Outlaw dying. I'm sorry, that's up to the Supreme Commander, and also we can't outlaw that. We've got loving democracy where executing your own relatives is a form of caring.
Yeah, executing your own
Staring
relatives
your
is a kindness.
child in the eyes and killing them.
Yeah.
It's moral and just society.
We are a loving society that believes death for everyone. Oh, This is stupid, but yes. Now here, this is what I want. Just keep building
Yes, sir.
stupid amount of trucks. And then we'll have Truckmageddon. Basically, all of our power storage is in one city, isn't it?
Upgrading a single thing multiple times is a lot more efficient.
Yeah. Okay, there is some in the others. I was just like, if we ever lost it, so that how much is in here? Yeah, if we ever lost our capital, it would be crippling.
Capital's rage quit.
Yeah. Yeah, we make so much. I guess yeah, I need to sell stuff because we did actually spend a lot. I have to sell a
Copy
load of
that.
tools. A little
Copy
bit of
that.
actually, no, we've got a load of high tech. We've got way more than they're willing to
Copy
buy.
that.
What's the fuel? 33k. I'll sell them for like
Copy that.
K worth of fuel. Dumb, like, do your thing. If you begin your term with "we guarantee death for everyone eventually," you could never say that you failed on the pledge with the only definite thing in everyone's lives. Yeah, it's yeah. So I don't know what Terry ran on in to become Supreme Leader. Actually, I do. That was for our previous thing. We eliminated food needs and everything else. And
We eliminated
introduced-
poverty.
Yeah, we eliminated poverty, but also introduced child labour. I'm pretty sure that was the.
Yeah, no, because we were the Union for Children Labour, and children wanted to get in the mines. So we eliminated poverty. Did put children in the mines.
Yeah.
Because children yearn for the mines.
Yeah, that's what Terry ran on. Eliminate poverty, bring back child labour. It was a bizarre utopia where no one had to work. People only worked if they wanted to, but you could start working
And children
from the
had
age
the
of
opportunity
5.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah. Some children did just get in the mines. Because after all, the children yearn for the mines.
yeah. And how we dealt with policing, I'm pretty sure there was with tactical drones, AI predator drones.
Yes.
that just-
Everyone had a tactical drone.
Oh yeah, there was CCTV on everyone at all times and tactical drones. Yeah, we had properly militarised the entire police force. So
That was because the religious did try to kill me.
yeah,
The capitalists and the religious did try to assassinate me a couple times.
and we had to end stream before I could introduce police. Was it nuclear weapons for the police?
Yeah.
Copy that.
Yeah, we weren't going to escalate to nuclear weapons for the police.
Yeah, no, the military for the police. Peacekeeping nukes. Oh, they're surrendering one at their own capital. That's
Mission accomplished.
Race for Berlin has ended.
we're
We
taking
have
it.
Berlin!
We have the fall.
Now it's the race for the area around Berlin.
Oh my god, we're taking it. Yeah, so what we ran on was I guess not what we're giving here. 'Cause housing is an issue, and me giving people their basic amenities is really me just going, look,
mean,
we
we're
don't have
trying.
the supply. Yeah, we're trying. I just don't have people to get the supplies. We're on a different planet now. And there's no metal for some reason. Guys, we just need metal.
All clear, sir.
only other thing we've added since is the eradication of all spiders is in the manifesto.
Yeah, but
It's a
the
reasonable request.
Yeah.
giant mutant spiders weren't a thing before we came to space.
Yeah, I think it was going to be in the manifesto either way.
It would end up in there.
Yeah. It was like a soft already in the manifesto.
Copy that.
Because Terry was in charge. Spiders were going to be eliminated. Ooh, Dave, that looks like a lot of heresy going on for Terry's leadership.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Unfortunately, someone's infected with spider capitalism. We have to get rid of them.
Yeah, it looks like the exterminators need to come in. Because, yeah, our initial fighting forces were basically Helldivers.
Also, the CEO is a spider in disguise.
Copy that.
Oh yeah, it's all CEOs of spiders.
So we did used to be anti-spider still. Because we
Yeah.
were very anti-capitalist. And we just discovered that actually the capitalists were all spiders in skin suits.
Yeah, we did get rid of all public sector, no, all private sector, and just convert it to public sector. Which is what I started this game by doing. So, you know,
Yeah.
we carried
Huh.
on.
Oh wait, there's one thing I need to do.
Yeah, we carried on as we left off.
Okay, carry on.
I think so it's just next turn. Yeah, so we started this game how we left off Democracy, was it 4 or 3?
Or
4. F the private sector. If you want all a utopic life, you must work for the government. And
the private sector is bankrupt now.
child labour's okay? Get in
Yeah.
the mines. Yeah, that's basically what yeah. There you go. And an authoritarian to a police force, except we have voting. Didn't get rid of voting, so we sort of scaled back to started this game. No voting. Now we've got voting again. Welcome to democracy. This is yeah, we are we have in a crazy nation.
This fills me
In
with great
roleplay.
terror. This pause fills me with great terror. Oh! Things are happening.
Yes, these guys, their turn of action. Oh, they're trying to cut off this pass, because then we won't be able to go through there. And there's 2 cities north of that.
Also, that's the place our air bridge location is over here. Oh.
Yeah.
Over here. Oh wait, no, that's not anywhere useful. That's fine.
I thought you were just guaranteeing everything. Oh, that counts. We're just taking that as well. First, you're basically just deciding that island after this, we're also just going to take that island.
Yeah, we're probably gonna take it at some point.
Yeah, it helps the win condition. We have very much created an interesting society. But so we're gonna save the world. When we started this, we didn't know what we were saving the world from. Turns out it's spiders.
It's always been spiders.
And And we're not the bad guys. Mainly because I'm pretty sure there are no good guys. So, you know, we're just the neutral guys. We sort of try to be the good people. We're the caring people. It's just we live in the apocalypse now, and it's a bit difficult to give everybody housing and adequate amenities. We're trying our best. Oh, Laura would approve. See, look, Laura can come live here. We have free healthcare.
Which is sometimes needed because some places are very irradiated.
Yeah, there's a lot of radiation.
But that isn't our fault. That was here when we got here.
Yeah, besides the nuking. But that's up in the Northern Territories, which we're now taking over. We can clean
Yeah, we
that
haven't
up.
nuked any of our own people.
Yeah. Look, but... I am seriously just gonna, after whatever Geotop is built, just gonna build an airbase in Geotop. Just be like, give it some fighters and we'll start just attacking the sea. Okay, so corruption. Conquest. Organization.
Cannon found a pheromone device. No. Shadow sect. Shadow priest.
We've encountered a new religion. We need to figure out what the hell these guys do.
We've got to go ask them.
What
I don't
the
think we're
fuck?
changing our state. I don't think we're changing our state religion, but we will ask them what their religion is. By the way, those dolphins, they aren't gonna fuck us up, right?
No, trust me, they won't. Smiles.
If they're fully aquatic, they can't.
Farm, waste, museum, police station. Private sector is making a transport hub in the city.
Well, I'll let them do that and then buy it off of them. We have the
Or-
cash.
Democratic Office, airbase. Oh yeah, they lost all of the fucking air units here too.
Yep.
Oh my god,
There's-
gone.
Yeah.
Things have been going on for far too long. Yeah, do it.
The counter artillery got destroyed in the first salvo.
Roger that.
Just eat them. Just eat them. The fact the tanks got killed. I don't have any hard guns here. It's just lasers and oh wait, no, there was mechs.
Those mechs.
I don't have any hard guns here. Oh wait, no, there's a pile of mechs.
Actually, the mechs are only using infantry machine guns. I just realized, so it wouldn't even.
Yeah, that's...
see if these guys have an incompetent leader.
Probably. So many leaders have died.
You, you suck. Yes. You suck.
I mean, at this point, it's one of
How
those
long
where
have
we...
you been putting your Sorry, he hasn't even been putting his points into like operational command. He's been putting into
Unfortunately,
anti-air
all of our good
tactics.
Unfortunately, all of our good warriors fucking died.
Yeah, they got randomly critted out of the air and died.
We also started sending disloyal people to the front lines of how commonly people were dying, and it was just that's how we do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we did send them to get executed by the enemy.
We very much went off to the Russian front with you, style tactics. There's a bunch of disloyal people, we can't get rid of them, what do we do? Put them in charge for troops, send them off to the four-horde front, and
Let it sort itself out.
yeah, so they've got no military experience.
You need to start getting bazookas in there. Oh, I should get them the micro nukes first, and then put them in heavy armor. Oh yeah, these guys. You need to. This is gonna suck actually, because you're the guys with actual artillery. But the artillery's so fucking heavy. And I could just push you up here. This is why you have roads, people. I have to make that motorized, probably.
A theatre group
It's
is
a
making
fucking
fun.
theatre group. They laugh a lot, but they make fun with you. Skin is picking up. Take some skin. Not for meritocracy.
Yeah, well, meritocracy, what?
Fucking hell, I guess we've got to stop the theatre group, although the theatre kid in me wants the theatre group, but no, we can't
Actually,
have
I
them
think
toxic.
There's only two ways that theatre kids think about other theatre kids. Kill them instantly. And
It
they're
depends.
okay.
They are making fun of us. I'm gonna assume it isn't a very good show. Let's kill them.
Well, especially when there's a option just to say, can you tone it down a little bit?
And the worst one somehow.
Yeah, no, it's either stop them or like get good.
What does
People are harassing people
you're
with Geotop.
Hogan. You're Geotop.
Yeah.
Okay. How bad? It's not bad at all. The fuck is? It's just because of fish.
Yeah.
I guess we send in the troops.
Yeah.
Let's pay them their money.
Oh no.
Let's refuse
Union.
the union's demands.
Accept the union's demands.
Not,
I mean.
that's what I like the way it's like, we'll refuse the union's demands, or I push the accept button.
That's not a. These aren't good for what you'll be doing.
Yeah, but it's intelligence, isn't it, based? It's the whole only reason he's so-called considered good.
Yeah, he's only considered because he has something in the green skills.
Yes, they all get a plus 47 in instead of just nothing.
Yeah. Go Ace Hamal. We have anything funny we can do here? Infantry, armor, walker, heavy walker. Look at that fucking. You could add jetpacks. That might be funny. So that way, it's just infantry, armor, walker, jetpack, more
Right.
infantry.
Jetpacks are good for the Alpha Strike. They are. That would be the meme. Is oh yeah, just a fuck ton of jetpacks. So just like a couple jetpacks.
Two.
Yes, sir.
Yep, acronym is available for deployment. What's the loot? Everyone just needs to recover and hold on the front line for now. Okay, everyone just needs to hold and recover.
Okay. How much would that cost? A fuck ton. Okay. That's good to know. 1 fuck ton. Well, we'll already start with, we're doing some nationalisation, guys. It turns out you're under new management. Still no logistics though. But still, you're under new management. That management is going to be happiness and fun. Because we tell you it's going to be happiness and fun. You got that?
Copy that.
You'll take your communism and you'll fucking like it.
You'll take your communism and you'll like it.
Well, they already had communism. They just had a different branch. We're just telling
You'll
you.
take your democracy and fucking like it.
Yeah, that's the difference here. Is yous will be allowed to vote and give us feedback on how we're doing, and you're gonna like doing it that way.
Oh.
When can we get, you know, anti
Well, there is an airbase.
fish guns?
You mean?
Would you like me to develop nukes to make anti-fish guns?
You mean stuff like missile launchers and planes? They're currently all working up here.
Do you want me to develop? Do you want nukes research to kill fish?
No, I mean like we were gonna put turrets on the coastline.
Yeah,
They cost a lot, and I still have a war to do.
yeah, these basically.
True.
Yes.
Each
yes.
one of those is like 15 or so infantry.
That's the AI ones.
Yeah, these ones alone. Because if I go to replacement, so 7, 2, 14, 102. And then if we go all the way down to automated gun, that's not what I. No. 12, 39,
Oh, yeah.
103.
It's not 12.
Like they're almost as expensive as tanks.
Yeah.
I see. No, that's fair. I wasn't
And
sure if they were
from-
like units or like a built-in building.
I know I had to build them. So if I were to like do new formation, I have to make it independent and then
Yeah, no, the
Yeah,
war
we
is more
do.
important. I was just unsure of how it worked.
There you go. Get automated turret. You could see
Maybe you.
that. It's not too bad for a tiny one.
I may be the glorious leader, but I'm not infallible. I don't actually know what I'm doing.
Hold on. What if I actually just did a small meme? Like the anti-fish border.
Terry asked, why can't we do this? Blake explains why. But whilst explaining, does it anyway.
Realizes that actually he can.
We can now. Oh, we ran out of logistics. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glorious fish-killing bunkers.
That's...
I like fish killing bunkers.
Explains why we can't do it. Also, I'm doing it anyway now. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, so also what I was explaining, the other element is that, yeah, you'd probably have like one of our scout planes that can do air attacks here and just hit some things every once in a while. But we'd probably prefer that up here fighting the war. Was my also argument in why we're not doing it, but...
Which again, it was my understanding of how the coastline guns were gonna work.
Actually. Or... power bank. We're gonna get over to this fuel hall power system. Let's get more power banks. Oh yeah, you're building that. I'm having a hell of a time doing so. Wait, that's done! The super highway! Still got a lot more to go, but still! It's a stupid amount of points. I'm tempted to go with that, but also, like, no, that's... no, because we're still maxing out. Sure, what, therefore I am done.
You can probably go to next then.
Go radio silent, starting up your end. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go see what they're doing up here. Ooh, the Reich has pushed back the commune. also might just deconstruct the Maginot Line. As it will be no longer useful after this. I imagine we are only going to keep pushing forward and not get pushed any further back.
We get pushed back, so we probably don't need those bunkers that are there anymore.
Yeah. The war is slowly coming to an end. It's all but one.
Jesus Christ! I just looked over and it's just so many disparate little war bands.
Oh yeah. See, they are literally like every single hex is going to be a fight to get through, but they're just last standing pretty much. They're just going to make it difficult to kill them. The idea that they can win has now gone out the window. It's now make their death really annoying.
Yes. As are most. What do you mean 8 turns? Soldiers rounds at 70%. It's higher than 69. By combining photonic energy with a basic mining. Terry,
Yeah.
what is photonic energy? Is this just made up bullshit, or is it actually real?
I can only assume photonic energy would be like light energy and the energy
Yeah.
in photons, which, I mean, pretty
So
fucking
nuclear
gnarly.
mines, or like
Not quite. Think radiation mines. Like, there's no
I think
explosion,
okay, so it kills you in a couple years from now.
or instantly if it's enough radiation.
Yeah, it's basically using
Okay.
photons to break down your cells, which will therefore be giving everybody cancer. Sort
You
of
have
So-
two. You have 2 chances. You have 3 chances. The first one is that the photonic is the first one. You die from stepping on the mine and exploding your usual leg. Second, you step on a mine, you survive. The photonic energy shoots directly into your brainstem and kills you instantly. 3, you get cancer 3 years from now and you die.
Pretty much.
It's also the fact they wouldn't have to explode. They could technically use their light to break up the atoms in dirt, causing the dirt to explode as well.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
or the person
You know some of the-
realised you could just use it to blow up people.
yeah. You know some of the very scary, deadly bullshit we can do with like low-powered lasers?
Yes. They're all terrifying.
Times that by 10.
Imagine that, but as a mine.
And as a mine, yeah. Yeah, because the photonic particle beams potentially colliding is one of the potentials for the Big Bang, but also potentially not. But similar style particles. That's currently being brought up in physics GCSE.
Send in the troops.
Send in 500 men.
Fuck is the full horn? We just got there.
And someone's
The
harassing
troops are
our
there, send them in.
workers. Yeah.
1 billion people. Wait, how many militants? 35,000 militants versus 11,000 soldiers who were all in tanks, by the way. We lost
Fucking
9.
hell. Full support!
Copy that.
Plus
Full
185.
support!
Nothing.
Fuck!
Yes, sir.
We will help. I feel like we should probably give them a nice salary because they're very pissed right now.
Yeah, do you want to sort this out?
I think like this is our public average. Do we just like bribe them?
Well, the public average
You
has
know,
slowly
for
been going
democracy.
up. It's about a 7 now.
I shall be back then.
Yeah,
Should we bribe them for democracy?
yeah, sure, bribe them. Probably also then just go something like that. Allow people if they want to move out, move out. I'd even allow emergency food and just really try and get them on side.
Yep.
See, boom, huge. The Fallen Right's giving us money.
We aren't gonna stop killing you, but I guess we'll take your money.
Affirmative.
I think it's fine.
Educators, yeah. HPE.
There's a
I'm back.
strap for going to meet the new religious people. Can I
Yeah,
have it,
that'd
please?
be in national.
Shadow people.
There is
The
shadow
shadows.
set.
Order received.
Incredible.
We'll go talk to them in a bit.
Yeah, next turn, then you'll be able to talk to them.
Oh yeah.
Copy that.
Be more competent.
Do some war games.
Copy that.
It's fine, we're doing actual war, no need to do the games.
Copy that.
Get more competent. Get more competent.
Copy that.
What's all chat?
We can succeed now.
Glenn McDonald.
You're allowed a Mission Impossible if you really want to.
Yes, yes. Hold on. Glenn.
You get one gamble.
Copy that.
Okay.
You can sink as much
I-
into the gamble as you want, but you get one gamble.
Yeah, we'll just do this for one
Copy
gamble. Free away, Lamal. We gained one
You
force
take this
point anyway.
half.
Yeah.
One fate point, which is pretty good actually.
Says looking at.
But we're not spending them on
Yeah, I was
anything.
gonna say, looking at the other fate points that we've got.
I mean,
If you want them, we can get them.
Actually, the security outposts, scientific outposts, would just make people
We can get the
happy at this
scientific-
point.
Yeah.
Let's do it in our own zones.
trying to get it onto the full one. Right?
No, it's
That
only
was
one
just
square
captured, but
currently.
I guess not.
It wouldn't help
Fair enough.
because they don't require people. Just any of our places getting this would be nice.
I guess putting this on the sand map?
Yeah.
Copy that.
Yeah, I can sand map.
And the scientific one, just anywhere. The science boost also helps their technically happiness.
Put a geotop then.
Yes, sir.
And we can put an automated factory anywhere if anyone wants. Oh, we got the stupid
Might as
amount
well.
of it. It just also helps increase our cap. Actually, yeah, no, that would help in Sandmouth a lot more than anywhere else.
It would.
Copy that.
Now,
I just
is
kind
the
of want to see what
GR...
it does. The Galactic Republic Thunderous. I'm really curious what this is.
You can have a Thunderous.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's just a heavy,
I think it's a
motorized
special type.
artillery.
I think it's a special type of bullshit. Yeah, it kind of.
Yeah, it's
I
just
see,
a 300
yeah.
millimeter howitzer with a nuclear engine, which we've almost researched.
Ooh. It might not be terrible, but it's not going to do a whole lot by itself. Anyway, if you want to carry on.
Well, either going through the stratagems or just looking through things.
I'll just go through the stratagems more if you wish, or just whatever, really.
Our glorious leader wishes for any.
I don't know any more stratagems that'll be useful to us.
Yeah, there isn't really anything. I mean,
Feel free to like scrap some stratagems if you want, and then try and make new things.
it's like. We've got loads of volunteers, right? That's not really worth much.
We can make new stratagems still.
Oh yeah, we got tons.
Yeah, we're just getting them passively.
Thinking school.
Thinking school.
Damn, we don't want thinking schools.
But like, if the school is better than anything else we can get, do we just take the mind hit?
If you want to.
I don't know how the thinking schools work.
So
And the
it's
thinking wastes.
So it just increases. It basically is that this element of whatever society pays to have. So currently, this is a level 3 school, so it'd be paid to build a school or level up a school that's already there, and then waste would do
Okay.
it for the.
Okay, so they're all constructions that we can already buy anyway, so it's not worth...
Well, we can't do them.
Not worth.
Only the private
Ah! I see.
sector
I
can.
see.
Totally, a waste place would be better than any because we don't have one here. So
We
if
can
we
make
were-
a thinking waste.
Yeah, if we were gonna
We
do a
can think
thinking
about
hit-
shit.
Oh, this is proud. This is meritocracy. Oh, no, that's
As
industry.
proud light industry.
Yeah, where's the? Was there a thinking arena?
It was on the first page.
Well, yeah, there it was. Oh, that's in full. Okay, yeah. Thinking waste.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
We could have the enforcement light industry if we need it anywhere.
I think the place that would need it the most is again Sandmouth.
We can put an enforcement light industry on there.
Copy that.
So it just means less having to come through the ports and the air bridge realistically. Yeah, security outpost, adding extra points, and requires. This is why it requires fate points because it just gives you extra points. No people are required to work. other things we've gained, there's more just random peoples. Actually, 4s are very good. Being corrupt, not very good. Yeah. But we need more people, we can get to that, I guess. Just upgrading everything quicker than we get people, but we'll be fine. We're making people. And that's not in the sexy way, this is in the cloning way. We're making people.
Order acknowledged.
Now we've got fuel being produced here, woohoo! There's still the rebellion over there. Going on. Hap, cloning, not sex. Effective, but dull. Well, we needed more people quicker than the people were making people.
You know, you don't give people enough housing, and for some reason they don't want to have kids.
Yeah, there's a massive, not unemployment. There's definitely not an unemployment crisis. We have more jobs.
No, we have
than ever.
the opposite of an employment crisis.
It's
Unemployment
housing,
crisis.
it's
We don't have
housing.
enough people. We don't have enough people to work all the jobs in any of our cities.
Yeah.
Like, Hogan is probably the only exception because we forgot about it.
Even then, it's a little bit off. And it was quite fine when we got hold of it. It wasn't really destroyed much, and it's not really worth much. So
Hogan was the place I literally flattened.
oh yeah, you did sort of. Hogan's fine.
Hogan's fine after like a couple years of redecoration.
Okay, let's make sure we can get to there. Also, just because I'm petty. There's nothing petty, just we've got the resources, let's have a road going through a swamp thingy. Oh yeah, and let's get rid of these. Oh, we get metal back.
Yes, because they take a lot of metal.
Yay, we get some metal back.
Oh god, we have Avon River.
We have what?
We have Avon, which is right next to a river.
Yeah, yeah, that's...
I think that's also just water.
What is?
Water? Isn't that right? I might be silly.
Oh, here? Yeah, Wassa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wassa is water.
Yeah, so we have river, and water right next to river.
Yeah, we got water, river, right? I think I'm done, so Blake, have your fun. I'll go back to chat. Hapap's doing our cloning. And here to lurk a bit on your phone. Down with the government/rebellion, choose the appropriate option. We're the government, so down with the rebellion.
The rebellion has been put down. we did deal with the rebellion.
How unemployment generally helps population rise. I mean, there's only so much baking and TV to watch. Yeah, no, it's not unemployment that's the issue. It's homelessness.
It's homelessness, and everyone does have a job, including the children. They're in the mines.
Good old River. Yeah. Look, there's probably a lot of things that just early civilizations. Most of their rivers are probably called river.
Look, there's a. Let me check the location in the UK.
So I'm pretty sure Mesopotamia is it that means where rivers meet, or something like that, or twin rivers. It's like, yeah, it's just a description of the area.
I need to check how many hills a certain hill is called.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Move out.
Oh, this is the guy with the lance
Mission
as well.
accomplished.
Yes.
So there is Torpenhow Hill, which Pen is hill.
Open fire! Open fire!
We're pretty sure Tor means hill. How means hill.
Ah. So the hill.
The hill.
Also, some place names really beg further explanation. Wet Beaver Creek, Dead Horse Creek.
No, I don't think they beg further explanation. I think they beg.
Bed might not be the
I-
correct term here.
I think it's very obvious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, those seem very, your personal favourite. When it comes to place names, my personal favourite is located in Texas. Nowhere, Texas, to be specific.
I mean,
Nowhere
my
Texas is
favourite
pretty good.
place-
So is Bastard.
Yeah, so is Boston.
My favorite place is Sandwich.
I like Sandwich.
Yeah. It's gonna have to be pretty big to, pretty good one to beat Nowhere, Texas. Because I just love the whole where you're from. Nowhere, Texas. As in, like what? It's just that together is automatically confusing. Where you from? Nowhere, Texas. Like just like nowhere in particular in Texas. Oh no, the town Nowhere in Texas.
Command structure is just
Oh,
kind of
Hapaps.
formal.
See, adding Sandy Balls, which is near the
lovely.
hamlet of God's Crotch. I just think it's God's Crotch, but I keep reading it as God's Crotch. Just because it's next to Sandy Balls, so you know.
We're attacking the anti-air specifically.
Oh, you're bombing anti-air. Yeah, sure. Tebexon likes the town of Intercourse. I can't remember where in America it is though. Oh, what is? There's a place that's like not Jim in what is it, West Virginia. And there's a story behind it. It's a town that somebody said that they got specifically told by the government they're not allowed to name it after themselves. So they just put "not" in front of their own name.
I love that.
Ooh, that's the wrong thing I built.
Christ, I hope in the Bible Belt.
I do hope that the town called Intercourse is in the Bible Belt.
I think I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's Alabama that has a load of stupid. No, there's actually a couple states that just have words as their main town names.
Yeah, I'll probably put it to like every
Oh
time.
no,
stuff.
it's Utah. Okay, different place. That's got a lot of just random words as names for towns. I mean proper random. So in a row there is fork, knife, and spoon.
We have fork knife, everyone.
Yeah. But there's also what is it? It's like something stupid, like just the town of Mug, and it was like, did you just
Town
go
of Mug.
Yeah.
Just mug. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done with my turn. I can't believe we've just built a casino in a broken down fucking city.
Well, first thing we need to build trucks, then
Gambling.
casino.
We did it both at the same time.
No, they just finished the trucks, and now I bought the trucks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually, it's because I buy those trucks. Let's
Copy
sell
that.
some more of that, and then go next turn.
You're very rich infantry.
I think there's a town in Canada called Unnamed or Unknown or something. I think there is. Yeah, I've heard something like that where it's. Well, my favourite about that is Istanbul, or potentially in Greco-Latin Istanbul, which means to be named. Yeah, the Ottomans didn't change the name of Constantinople to Istanbul. They instead went, the city is to be renamed. And that's all it was left at. It never got renamed till technically Turkey. Turkey officially went, it's now Istanbul. It just basically is a vague way of going, to be named. Just... I honestly think it's one of my favourites, as it is a major city. Could you imagine that if like London was just called to be named? Or placeholder here?
I think the world would be a better place if it was like, oh, what's the capital of England to Sandwich? Or like, you know, it's just like Butlocks Heath.
No, I got a better one. Just rename London to E. For that. For someone else, what is the capital of England? And then you just say E. And then they'll get really pissy with you. And then you go, no, that's the name of the city.
It's got a hyphenation as well. Sorry, an apostrophe in the E as well, so it's accented.
Yeah. In the Lake District, there are two towns called Troutbeck, both off the same A road.
I can assume what A road they're off. I need to. One's in Windermere and one's in Penrith.
Oh, that's...
Right, so that's the Troutbeck in Windermere. Where's the one in Penrith? They're so fucking close. Alright, there's Troutbeck 1.
Did you put automated MGs on your landing point? Or is that just MGs normal?
I think that's just pure MGs. I assume so.
Well, yeah, but it has the same symbol as the automated ones here. Which is why I was confused.
Yeah, because they're also MGs. They're pure MG units.
It's just 198 pure MG units for some reason. I'm gonna put an entire line of automated MGs across the coastline. Which is gonna be like 50 boxes.
Yeah, knife, fork, spoon, and mug just looked around the table, didn't they? Must have chosen. You must be close to. Yeah, it is literally. Yeah, because Utah also quickly looking it up for some of the stupid names. There's table leg Utah. It's like it's just an object. Why have you gone? We're making a new place. What are we gonna call it? Ooh, more clothing. Fuck it, that could be a place in Utah. Ooh, more clothing. Utah.
My favourite.
If they make any new cities or towns, it's like that skit where the people just look at the poster and start lying based on stuff on the poster. It's like, we're making a new town, what should we name it?
We get reverse person decisions. What decisions do they make again?
Feel good Mondays. That's what we call the town. Right, I read it off of a poster.
Did you get Brawl in?
How do you reverse a decision, Brawl? How do you reverse a pub brawl?
I'm curious, since he interrupted his own security, or his own police.
So, right, let me get this correct. This fucking idiot. It was a rather embarrassing incident. You should know what I did. Military police are arresting some men in the pub where I was having a drink. I questioned their actions, and one thing followed another, and ensued in a brawl. Some of our enforcement officers got injured. Police chief is angry, and there might be some unrest. What the fuck? I'm sorry, but how do you reverse the decision of a pub brawl?
Punches. Go back in time, obviously.
Yes, sir.
Just from the context of however that happens.
Oh, they're all autocratic, violent people, this shadow cult.
Morbius likes us to say fuck you to the cult, so I will.
Okay.
Affirmative.
I've also decided to look up the most common town name in Canada, because I suspected this was a thing, but I wondered if it was a myth. It's called North Point. There are 33 towns in Canada named North Point. All because they were settlements that were believed to be the most north point in Canada.
Alright, so, I guess we send in the troops? Wait, no, there's no troops in Soundmouth, is there?
There's just security, guys. There's
Yeah.
just security. There's no one in there.
Would you prefer me to send in the security or 20 unrest?
Just send in the security over
Yeah,
the rest.
security could do stuff.
Oh, they succeeded.
Yeah, well, there's a good security group there.
Yeah, we'll help.
I don't know what I'm helping with. Oh, it's an Anno blessing, of course.
Yeah, they're helping with the religious. They want you to be a part of the religious ceremony.
We were always a part of that. Although we're very anti-religion and democracy, we are pro We are pro-anima religion.
Okay, go ahead with your Schmoopman.
No, yeah, they're literally like, hey, we're doing a ceremony. Do you want involvement? Do you want in? We could do with somebody who could, I don't know, sacrifice a goat. I don't know what they do. Be democratic.
Sacrifice a goat before, like, you know, democracy or anything like that. Just like, you can just sacrifice a goat. That would be pretty pog. Everyone will pog that out.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I imagine. I don't know what religious cults do in this game.
I was about to say, what do religious cults do in real life? And then immediately don't answer to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot. They vary a lot.
Don't forget, we can put cloning somewhere.
Oh yeah, we can put some clothes.
We can clone our prostitutes.
We could clone the prostitutes.
Cloning.
Yes, sir. Roger.
Clone the prostitutes.
But yes, Calvin also brought up, we have all forgotten of the best named town in England, Twat.
Yeah, Twat is a pretty good name town.
But yeah, no, Rose Hotel is probably our third major city and settlement, so...
Yes.
That is probably our third place to go get cloning. Which I guess is what we've requested. Clones in Rose
Order
Hotel.
acknowledged.
Here we go. We're gonna start cloning at the Love Hotel. Oh no, it's luxury brothel. It's worded literally luxury brothel. I can't believe we built an entire city around that as well.
Yeah. We built an entire city around the luxury brothel.
Yeah.
There wasn't even anything here previously. We literally built this out of nothing, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's because of this. At one point, there was the side.
Yeah.
This was naturally occurring. And there was this mountain range, so we could have one city there or one city there, and it was either build it on the scientific outpost or the luxury brothel. And for some reason, the luxury brothel won.
Because the luxury brothel was funnier.
Copy that.
I think also the science thing was on the front lines at the time, wherever we were fighting, so it was more of a, is it defendable?
The valley.
Oh, we're at max. Yeah,
Copy that.
yeah, we end up in a
Sorry,
very
Flexen's
weird-
comments.
Copy that.
Flexen's comments of he can't manage to clip and
Copy
being
that.
very sad because apparently my pro sex worker cloning status deserves to be clipped.
Yeah, probably does.
Look, I'm just saying, we've built half of our economy off of this fucking luxury brothel.
Yeah, well,
They put in the good work.
it's always been basically the most happiest place in our entire empire. I don't know why, obviously. They don't even have anything more than level 1 facilities, and they're fucking loving it here.
It's like there's no schools, there's barely a hospital.
Yeah, really, they should be asking for a lot more, but they're here like, we love it here.
It's extremely civil.
Yeah, Blake, do your thing. We'll probably end it up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. This. Yeah, I think one of the things I forgot to tell Dave when he asked for a little bit of an overview of what we're doing is, oh yes, one of the backbones of our entire empire is the sex work. Just because they basically saved us in our time of need. It's the
Saved us
sex
our time of need
workers.
many a time.
Yeah.
Negative
Did they?
breach.
Did the fucking bikes take out some tanks?
Yeah.
Move out.
Send in the evil tanks.
The evil tags? What makes it
With the
evil?
4 priests.
They're evil because they have priests, obviously. That's how it works. Trust me.
But our priests are good.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't think these are evil tanks. They have 50-to-1 odds.
Oh, these are tanks
They
with
also have-
lances.
Mission successful.
Yeah. Like, this is an evil tank. It is going out and murdering. It's in 3 battles in 1 turn.
It's just efficient.
Mission successful.
That's the good
Efficiency
We're
isn't
going-
evil.
4th battle of the turn by itself.
And they're also shouting,
Efficiency
we
isn't
need
evil.
ammo. So they haven't got ammo and they're doing this. So I imagine it's running people over.
Yes, they're evil tanks. Their command wasn't even there.
Move out. Mission accomplished.
Yep, Tavax has stated that we do need priests with the tanks. How else do they get their required blessings?
Exactly.
True.
Mission accomplished.
We do need more priests. Soon you've got to hand out more priests. No shadow priests. We banned the shadow priest. Only the anima priests.
Yes, sir.
You know, every shell must be blessed for the power of democracy and kindness.
Affirmative.
Oh,
Affirmative.
Just because we apparently want these tanks to be evil.
they aren't evil.
Well.
It's democracy and kindness.
So now they have a gravimetric shield, 5 priests, a warrior android, a secondant who might as well. He looks like real fucking Helldivers.
And we've got a guy from
We
military
love the
propaganda there. It's definitely not evil. There are military propaganda. These are the people on the posters.
Yeah, they're our poster boys.
Yeah,
They're just very good at their job.
yeah. They're just really good at killing. That is what their job is. You wouldn't call a butcher evil. Just-
Cool, but you wouldn't download a car.
Just because he's butchered up a bunch of animals doesn't make him evil. He turns it into food.
Jesus, that's a lot of dead.
All clear, sir.
Yeah.
More of them died, man.
Yeah. The tank guys, they're just doing their job. And it's not like they haven't taken being shot at as well. Like, I was about to say casualties, but I'm actually pretty sure they haven't taken any casualties.
They've taken 0 casualties.
They have just done the killing, so
They've only kills.
so they're very good at their job. Look, the Zeuses, they also do good at their job. They got 2 kills.
They're normal. They're not evil.
Why do you think the tanks are evil?
They're our poster
Oh.
boys.
It's just specifically because they are the largest, heaviest tank in the world.
Yeah.
You
Not-
think
not
our
in the world.
heavy tiger tanks are evil?
Yeah,
Our heavy
especially
tiger
since they
tanks
are,
aren't
you know,
evil, and
named
neither is the
tigers.
Jupiter.
Yeah.
The Jupiter
The
is
tigers aren't evil, and the
so
Jupiter isn't.
The Jupiter is not evil. He's a baby who eats a lot. Right, let's take a look
Yeah,
at
the
him.
Jupiter is perfect.
Listen, he's full of ammo. You know what that means.
Yes, but our enemies do not like the idea.
It means we drop planets on them.
I like how immediately just dies. Just bringing anything other than Jupiter. Oh my lord.
Oh, because they've got no precision whatsoever, so it's just from, just blowing up everything is how their kills work. Yeah,
Killed
just...
7.
Yeah, we carpet bombed the area with the amount of bombs that probably made the ground shake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we send in more planes. Because they don't have any anti-air
Return
anymore.
to base, sir.
Haven't had anti-air for a long while, to be honest. Mech. Just mech. Oh lord.
Yeah, this is,
Stay in bed. Some of them surrendered, but we did mostly retreat. We ran because of our action points.
big guns never tire. Meh, bombs are kinda like guns, close enough.
Well, we
Yeah.
like guns.
I don't know if you know, but the Jupiters drop the equivalent of 20 Grand Slams out of each plane. And what is it? In the little
Yeah.
flight things, it's like 10 of them, so it's like, I think 30 planes or something. So that's 30 planes dropping 20 Grand Slams each.
Something like that.
I'm pretty sure the TNT output of it is enough to actually cause earthquakes.
Okay, I'm done. We can save up and end.
It's literally just a crazy. It is a crazy thing that we've made because of it. Just like it is a. In real world, you could make that, and I think on its own would be a weapon of mass destruction still. Like, yeah, there's nukes, or there's this thing that just causes earthquakes, like magnitude 7 earthquakes. But yeah.
Seminar on public sanitation. What the fuck did I just read?
But yeah, let's go off and rain. Thank everyone. Thank you, Terry and Blake, for coming and playing. And thanks to Dave, Hap, and Plex for just watching this and interacting, really. I'll go over to Wonky Dave because I just saw him break a wall. So, just feels like similar energy. We're dropping big bombs, he's breaking walls, I'm pretty sure the Jupiters break some walls. This is the thing, I'm
The
pretty
Jupiter is
I don't even think that thing hits with any of its. Those deaths are just from the earthquakes afterwards.
the sheer amount of explosive potential. The ground is actually fractured.
Yeah, Bye, everybody, and see you next time.
Have a grand slam.
Whoever's in control of the mouse, let me go over and hit the raid button. Thank you.
It wasn't me, it was Terry.
Sorry, I was disconnecting. I didn't consider.
I just kept trying to hit it and it kept going away and I'm like, no, I need to hit the button. Oh. Oh. This game, we have made some such stupid shit in it. Oh, it is gonna make me.
I can never walk.
It's gonna make me laugh.
Would you like to see the fun art I made whilst we were playing?
Sure.
Should I have drawn this art? Probably not, because it's for a fucking one shot. But like, look at him.
Hell yeah.
We're doing a yokai themed one shot, and welcome to Drake Ranger.
I need to ask Blake something about your boats quickly. Are they meant to fly?
No.
I need to specify. That was not meant to happen. It was a possibility. But the fact they captured it in such glorious high definition brings great joy to me, so I felt the need to share it.
Yeah, I'm looking at that just going, doesn't even look like it's been hit or something, it's just flying.
You can see it's taken damage. Its main gun is actually ineffective. It's been disabled.
Okay. I'm just looking, because I'm so ashamed to go through and look at the pictures now. I'm just looking at it going, why is that in the sky? If your boat is in the sky, I think you're outmatched for caliber of weapons.
I mean, that's my boat. It's flying. It's not meant to fly. It is failed, but it is living its best life.
I'm just going, are they bringing Jupiters?
I might as well be fighting a bunch of just like little bugs, I suppose. I don't know how to describe it. I would show you the videos, but they come out on Tuesday. Yeah, my boats weren't meant to suffer.
Yeah, I assume it's not from like a user error that it suddenly fly. That is from being hit and thrown into the air.
It's both user. The boat is far too small for the amount of thrust it's outputting.
Oh. Oh.
And that's just because I wanted to have a speed equal to my large boats, but where my larger boats actually have weight to keep them in the water.
Oh.
This thing is tiny, has barely any weight, but it still needs to output a shit ton of thrust.
Okay, so
And if it hits a wave wrong,
yeah.
it will ride the wave up and launch itself into the air.
Ah, okay. I understand. From Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnoughts, I have found similar issues of designing boats. Mainly the small boats, if you get a big wave and they're really fast, they can sort of jump out of the thing and they lose all of their speed. Or a second thing I found is you can put a load of cannons down one side and make this huge broadside ship, and then have it fire all of them at once, and then the ship itself is then capsized over. And I went, oh, I didn't realise you'd stick that in the game, but yeah, pretty good.
I have to build these block by block, and it takes a lot of effort to build.
Oh. They look good. It's just, I'm just going, I assume it's still meant to fly.
No.
Maybe it's flying for advantage.
Okay, I'm being asked for help, so I'll have to go.
Off as well.
I will see you next week.
See you next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah, let's have a good one. Bye.
Bye.